What's up guys, Nitin here from a cent a second, and today we will be talking about the power rule and how to use it. You know you're using the power rule when you have to take a derivative of an expression such as x squared, where there's a base and there's an exponent, and the exponent is usually an integer, could be a fraction, but it's a number. And so the answer to this would be 2x. But why is that? Well, you have to use something called the power rule. In general, the power rule says that the derivative of something such as x to the n, where n is also a variable now, so n can be anything, because you have to have something in general terms first, then you can apply it to specific cases. It is, you put the n in front, leave the x, and minus 1 from the exponent. That is the power rule. So if we go back to our example, the derivative of x squared, what you would do is put the 2 in front and then minus 1 from the exponent, so 2 minus 1. And so 2x and 2 minus 1 is just 1. And so anything to the first power is still the same number. So that's why we get 2x. So here's an example that I will give you, and you'll try to solve, and then we'll go over it right after. So find the derivative of 3x squared plus 5x. All right, and now we take the derivative of this using our rule. And so our rule says that we take the power in front and then we minus 1 from the exponent. Well, here we're going to have 2 in front, so it's going to be 3 times 2, and then we subtract 1 from the exponent, which is 2 minus 1. Then plus, well, 5, and then times 1, and then x, 1 minus 1. So you have to be careful here that you don't mix up these numbers. So you want to put parentheses around this. That'll make it much more helpful. And then you do 3 times 2 is 6, and then x, and then 2 minus 1 is 1. We can leave the x as it is, plus 5 times 1 is 1, and x, but then 1 minus 1 is 0, and anything to the 0 power is 1. So in this case, you would have 6x plus. So that would be the derivative of this expression. The derivative of any constant is 0. So if there was like a plus 7 here, that would be 0. So you would have to add an extra step here, and it would be just plus 0 here if there was a constant. But you also have to keep in mind that the number in front, so like this 5 here, could be negative. And if your exponent is positive, it could be still negative, but then if the exponent is negative, your answer at the end could be positive as well. So those are some things to keep in mind. Hopefully that helps for the power rule. If you have any questions or want to see anything, like a different topic, put them down in the comments. If you need tutoring help, that's also in the description. I only charge a cent a second. But other than that, thank you so much for watching. Peace out.